Hello everyone, it's me Fusion and welcome back to another episode of our Madden 27 NFL Colts franchise. We finished up the preseason last episode. We got dog walked in our last two games by the Lions and Falcons. Had a pretty good start in week one against the Patriots when we did play. But we suck. We are hot garbage, if you will. The defense, this is how you could tell I'm struggling. I played better defense than I did offense when I did play. So that's something. Or maybe the Patriots offense was just bad. But I struggled a lot offensively last episode. I kind of tweaked some settings. I didn't do anything to the sliders. I'm going to keep those the same. But I think I'm going to have to go back. I'll test it out for week one. But I think I'm going to have to go back to the kind of normal passing because each pass I was throwing, it felt like they were constant lobs and stuff like that. So I didn't really like that. But I'm going to test it out in week one when I can play an actual full game. But I didn't really like that. So we'll advance week here. This is after we got beat by the Lions, and I think I am going to sign someone out of the free agent pool. If you guys remember the last... Yep, get ready for week one. If you guys remember the last episode, we kind of did a look over the roster, and like I was saying, offensively, probably going to be a down year, but defensively, we have, even though they're the same overalls, that's being carried by a couple players on the offense, such as Jonathan Taylor, Pierce, Tyler Warren, absolute monster, and Quentin Nelson and some other O-linemen. That kind of carries that, but defensively, we've got talent spread all over the place. We got Sauce Gardner, Travarius Ward, Grover Stewart, and Buckner, who I kind of talked smack on a little bit, but they actually aren't bad. The only reason, like I did give them their flowers, they are good players, but one, they're so expensive because they're older, and they're not going to be good for long, and we're going to need a future. But as for, and why is Latu not in? Latu's injured. That's new. He was also really good in week one. He's dislocated knee. No, he's going to be out for 1 to 3 weeks. Okay, that sucks. But yeah, I want the defense to be good this year, and I want to get a lot better at that. But we have two lockdown good edges, or who are young. And I know you're like, oh, he's a 75 and an 82 overall. They play so much better in games to what their overall says. Tuamolau, I think, in the preseason had like 3 sacks in one game. And Stewart had one, but they're kind of locking up Buckner. They're kind of 2v1 him. And Latu had a good game as well as Travarius Ward making some plays. And the rookies, I didn't really see much of them. But if we look, we have some young safeties. We need our rookie is a strong safety, and Cameron Bynum at free safety. I believe there was a better safety option and an older option. And in case Bynum goes out, there was another good option. So I'm going to get a better... safety. I believe it was one. It may have been a strong safety, but in this option over here, get ready for week one. If we view free agents, we need a free safety. And now some free agents have gone, but I believe he was still here. Maybe he's not still here. Maybe I'm just a casual. Von Miller, Frankie Louvu. Dude, he's older than I thought. Sebastian Joseph Day, James Conner, Tony Jefferson. I think it may have been him, who was one of my options that I was looking at. Dude, Calais Campbell's 40. Dude, he's older than I thought. Kenny Moore, I'm not going to bring back because he's older. And, sure, Tony Jefferson is older, but we already have good corners. And if I'm going to have to pay for something, it's going to have to pay for something that I need. Don't really need corners. So this Tony Jefferson guy, our backup safety, the one other than Bynum, is a, 70 overall. This guy's an 80 overall. He brings a veteran presence. And we have, on the other side, a rookie safety. So, this guy can kind of be a mentor. So, we're going to speak with player. I don't really know how this works. Again, new to this. We have 29 mil in cap space, which is probably not good. So, I'll pay him for 1 year, and I'll pay him 3.5 mil, and then I'll give him a bonus. Why is it going up in the K's? I'll give him a bonus of 250, I guess? Maybe, He's 80 overall, and he's more than likely going to be a backup. He's kind of just here. So 1 year, 3 mil, 250. I like that. Oh. His interest and his patience are down. Interesting. Pay attention to patience and interest. Conversation. This is where you will see the desires and reactions of the player preview. Coaches each options. Interesting. Okay. We believe in what you can bring, and we'll move the salary up to... Okay, so what we can do, his patience is down to 36. His interest is 31. We can increase the salary by 5%. What's he want? I don't really know. Can we... Up here, focus, financial, mindset, looking for the next opportunity. Frugal, intense, demanding, passionate, independent. He probably won't play much. I'll increase his salary by 5%, and then I can give him a bonus if he doesn't like that. See what he likes. I'm still coming back to the overall money. And that's the piece I need to feel right before we can do anything else. If we can get closer there, I think we can really make progress. Raise his salary 15%. That'd be $550. More bonusless salary, but he said he wants upfront money. Okay. This is the farthest I'll go, because this says cost or cap space. So, this is coming together nice. Just need to tighten up the number, and we've got something. Reduce salary 5%. $200K. Add a year. Interesting. That gives the deal more strength. We can improve the salary and add another year. Now, we can make the upfront money stronger, but the salary has to adjust. We can make the upfront money stronger, but the salary has to adjust a little. I like that. That's fair. If he's not willing to do this, I'm done. This is where I want to be. Put my name on it. I like how he was fair with us at the end. Boom. Contract signed. I don't feel like we got really fleeced there. I'm not very good at negotiations, so let me know if I just got absolutely cooked in my negotiations. We got roster cuts. I'll take care of getting us down. Okay, manually cut players, cut 22 players. So we have to cut players. Used to do this in Madden 26, but usually when I did it, I would just do a couple. And I would just let I would just let the CPU do it, but some of this is going to cost us losing dead cap. And most of these players aren't good, so I don't feel anything cutting them. Okay, we might have to keep that guy, but this guy... Oh, we gain cap if we cut this guy. See ya. Yeah, anything where we lose cap, I really don't want to get rid of anyone. Laquan, Deion Burks? Interesting. This is that tight end Brown guy we were throwing to. He's actually pretty cool. I'm not trying to pronounce that name. Fakuro Brown. Pharaoh. Is it Pharaoh? Like, what the heck? Pharaoh Brown. I'm not... That's the closest I'm getting. Anthony Gould. He's a backup. I'm not losing him. Colby Wooden. We got some good tackles. I'm okay getting rid of him. Jonathan Owens. That's the 71 overall safety. But we just signed one. So I think we'll get rid of Jonathan Owens. See you, brother. We just signed a man to replace you. Jerry Tillery's a 71 overall. May have to come in. We're going to keep him around. Jalen Jones. Oh, now we're starting to get into, like, Nadia? Okay, why do you have two N's in Nadia, bro? Nadia? Like, what the heck? We're going to get rid of him. This Brown. Yeah, no, we're going to keep... We'll get rid of this guy. Only lose 30K. I do want to keep that guy. He's pretty cool. Don't need this guy. I'm sorry. Jonathan Edwards. Lose 10K. Like I said, I don't really want to do anything where I lose. Easton Stick. I actually just thought about it. I will get rid of that guy. Because we got Riley Leonard to come in. Gino Van Mark. Okay, we lose a pretty good amount. Oh, I could move him to practice squad. And I don't really need... I'll move him to practice squad. So if I move him to practice squad, that just... So, okay, this Eli guy I'm going to cut. Sorry, fellow Eli. I think I'll just move these guys to practice squad. So, yeah. Probably a little boring. Sorry, Ogletree. I actually really like this guy. I want to keep Ogletree. He's not bad. We'll move Edwards to this practice squad. I know you can always pull people from it. Seth McGowan, halfback. He's our third stringer. We probably should keep him. This guy, we'll keep him. Ogletree, we'll keep. Brown, keep. I don't know who. I think we gotta get rid of this guy. We gain cap. It's the best position. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm going to try Adetomiwa Adebawar. That's the best you're getting. Cut 4 players. Dude, I have to cut. Okay. Which move to practice squad? Dalton Tucker. Completed. Thank God. That was boring. May cut a little bit of that out. But also, like I said in the last episode, I want you to be able to see most of what I do. So that was cut day. We will now advance to week 1. And from what I'm seeing, I haven't looked at the Colts schedule. We got a pretty stacked schedule for the first two games. Which rookies will we see in April's draft? Is Nelson about to get paid? Is Ward Sr. pushing for a long-term deal? Ravens week, build the board. Manage scouts. I'm going to be honest. We have a deal. Cool. So, I don't really know much about scouts. I just set favorites. Right now, I'm going to favorite all the QBs just because we're probably going to need one. And maybe a couple wide receivers just because you never know. And cornerback. So, I just like to favorite them and look at them throughout the season. But there's a lot more to do in Madden. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, Ravens week. That's just for the practice. We'll do that later. Is Ward Sr. pushing for a long-term deal? Engage in negotiations with Ward Sr.? I talked about this in episode 1. I'm going to hold off. Just because he's a little older, and I want to see how he plays. He was okay week 1, I'll say. But he's older, and he's a superstar, which is the second highest level below X Factor. So, you know. Ravens week. Is Nelson about to get paid? He's older, but he's also... He's probably going to want a bag. He's going to want a bag. He wants a bag. Opening this negotiation swinging. The bonus needs to hit hard. I want serious guaranteed money right away. I'm just going to do one of these and just be done with it if he doesn't want it. I like the playoff situation here, but I want better understanding. Point to the playoff record. We haven't played football yet. What do you mean? Lock him in for 2 more years. Raise salary. Dude, I don't think we're going to have enough cap. We're going to be screwed. Point to the playoff record. Ask for a playoff discount. Raise salary. I think I'm going to ask for a playoff discount. We're getting pretty close here if we can just line up the overall number. Reduce salary. Increases on at 6%. So if we increase his bonus, reduce salary, trade annual pay for an added year. This saves cap now and loyal patient DNA. Okay, this is what we're going to do. If he says no, I think I'm going to end negotiations. I like where this is at. If we could settle on the value, I think we're close to 50. Bro, what more do you need? 25, dude, I can't negotiate with that guy. I'm going to end negotiations there. I think we're going to have to trade him. We don't have much cap room, man. We spent $25 million trying to close a negotiation with him, and we only have $26 million in cap. Which rookies will we see in April's draft? Keep auto-generated rookies? Sure. We don't even know who's going to be in the draft yet. Set weekly strategy, and I will do these practices here. I'm going to set this to... I was going to set it to... Latu, but I think he's hurt right now. So I'll just do it with Downs. Downs is pretty cool. Downs is pretty cool. I'm going to do 3 attempts each. If I can't get gold, it is what it is. Obviously, if I get gold, I won't need to do 3 attempts. But it seems like these drills got a lot harder. Especially this one. If you guys remember episode 1, you guys know I struggled with this drill and I got pushed out of bounds. I did get a little bit better at it by the end of the episode, but I did struggle early on to try to figure out this drill. I think they changed something about it. I don't necessarily know what it is. I just dived. I just dove. Now I gotta get past this guy in 2 seconds? Yeah, okay. Okay, 3rd attempt. If we don't get gold, we're just gonna take what we can get. You can probably hear my controller spamming in the background. I apologize if that's annoying. I spun the wrong way. Okay, well, we're definitely not getting gold unless we get a fumble on each of our attempts. It's possible. Okay, he just spun us around. Dude, we're not even going to get silver at this rate. We're not even going to get bronze. Holy. There we go. Okay. Gold is definitely out of the question. If I can... Okay, well, he just sat me down. There we go. Alright, we got silver. There we go. I'll take it. I know if we get gold, there's a chance we can get a dev upgrade, but I don't want these episodes to take forever. They added a lot more to do in this Madden, I noticed, so... yeah, the episodes where I would just do the practices and jump right into the game, those are gone from Madden 26. Now, I actually got more to do before the episode. So that's interesting. Definitely makes the games have to be a little bit shorter. By the way, you guys are probably wondering why I chose to pick downs for my other... Oh, yeah, you can green it. That was on accident, by the way. Just because I like the player, plus... Sorry, I'm locked in. Plus, I didn't really think of anyone else. Because all the other players I kind of wanted to practice with, they're kind of older and won't get a lot of reps in games and stuff like that. Like, obviously, I could practice with Taylor, but Taylor's an X Factor. What's he going to get? Just a little bit more XP? I could practice with Pierce, but Pierce is going to be already getting a lot of reps in the game. And Downs was like our wide receiver 2 last year. I think it was Pittman, Downs, and then Pierce. So I want to see Downs do better. Plus, I think they kind of ripped him off. He's only an 80 overall. I feel like he's better than Keenan Allen. But we're greening reps with him right here. Also, sorry for kind of slurring my words there. I was just trying to lock in and get greens. And we can also get a dev upgrade for him. I don't know if we're going to necessarily need a receiver. If we lose Keenan Allen, we'll only have Pierce and Downs. So we will more than likely need a third. And Downs is kind of built like a slot. Pierce is our main go up and get it guy. So we'll probably need like a gadget or something. And then we'll do AJ Halsey's drill. Like these two guys, it makes sense because they're rookies and you want them to not only develop fast, you want them to get in good reps. Also struggled with this drill last time. Oh man, why didn't I go for the pick? I just let the ball bounce off my head. Greens. There we go. I feel like I'm getting a little better at that. Okay, we got a post route. Yeah, but it makes sense to do drills with these guys. Oh, I read it. It makes sense to do drills with these guys because not only are they already probably not going to be getting as much playing time, they're young. Oh, I got beat. And you want to see them get as much XP as possible. And for those who do get playing time, you want them to play good when they're out there. Oh, nice. That was red. I don't know how I picked that off. Plus, they're young, and if you get gold, you can get dev trade upgrades, which for early on, that's really good. It makes you play better for longer. But we've already secured gold. Obviously, I ain't gonna get a dev trade upgrade for the other guy, CJ Allen, because we didn't get gold on that drill. But we got gold on this fairly easy. So, chance for a dev trade upgrade. I know there were like a dime a dozen last year. We barely got any. But we'll see. We'll see if we can maybe get one early on, please. It's all good. Alright, we're going to simulate that and then hop into the week 1 game, I believe. I think that's really all of the like weekly hub stuff. Practice available. Okay, we got some upgrades. It's just a backup tight end. Let the CPU pick that, and then that's just, yeah, letting us practice against ourselves. Okay. Anyways, I believe that's it. I do like the breaking news thing. The guy talked earlier, which I didn't know they could do. All right. Indianapolis Colts versus Baltimore Ravens. Real week 1 game. Takeaways, I think we may have to throw in Richardson at some point if Jones keeps throwing like he was throwing in the preseason. Hopefully he was just getting shaking off the rust from his ACL. All right, here we go. Let's get some epic moments for week 1. Some crazy catches, you know. Let's get a highlight reel going. That's what I'm trying to say. Not already off to a good start. The rookie did get a nice rep there. The rookie was forced to tackle him. I'm also going to turn down the crowd a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Audio. I'm going to turn the crowd down to like 25, just so that you know that they're there. Okay. Alright. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, going to be a problem. Defense got to stop them. Davis Gaither. And Davis Gaither, the user, makes the tackle. Nice. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at that from Madden 26. Like I said, this is going to be a lot different from 26. In Madden 26, I sucked at defense. Offense was my forte, and nice to Tuamoloau gets a TFL on Derrick Henry. Also, continuing the scatterbrainness from Madden 26, where I'll talk about one thing and then get lost and start talking about another thing. But, yeah, going to be very different as I'm okay at defense now. Oh, and I nearly get a pick. Cam Bynum nearly got under that, and we force a early 3-and-out against the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. But, yeah. Going to be hopefully a little bit better on defense this year. Probably worse on offense, since I'm going to have to kind of like relearn that system. And it's going to be a whole new system to learn. So this franchise is going to be a lot different from Madden 26. So if you liked the vibes from kind of Madden 26 and what I did there, I'm sorry, but it's going to be different. But if you like this new Madden and like seeing me learn it and like seeing me playing it, you know, leave a like and subscribe, because I'm doing it until the Colts win a Super Bowl. I didn't really address the goal. I pressed the wrong button. At least he caught it. Oh, or did he drop it? He dropped it. I've been doing that recently. Even before I got Madden 26 and was playing Madden 25, I'd just press the wrong button. Like, I'd be cooking. Like, and then I'd accidentally throw an interception because I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god. Oh, what a dime! Jones on the rollout has Pierce deep? Dude, holy. There are going to be some things staying from Madden 26, though, like the constant me looking at replays. It's very laggy, this replay is. It's very choppy, but Jones on the rollout. Throws an absolute dime. He really is trying to mimic Josh Allen. Wearing a blue 17 jersey. He's got the long hair, like 2024. What is going on with his hair? What is that? Wait a minute. Look at his hair. Oh, it's like glitching out. It's like tweaking. Look, it's like coming out the back of his helmet. Dude, yes, I'm still so scatterbrained. I'm sorry. I'll just play the game. But yeah, if you guys like the Madden 26 vibes and liked me playing that game and stuff like that, and liked kind of the vibe that I gave off when I was playing it, I'm sorry, but it's going to be a lot different gameplay style. If you like the gameplay specifically for Madden 26, because I'm not to brag, but I've gotten better on defense from playing 26, and I like the defensive feel of this one. But offensively, if you guys liked that, I'm sorry, because I'm not going to be good offensively especially the first part. And I don't want to send us down a pit of kind of constantly always relying on our defense, but so far, this offense is going to be hard to learn. I think I'm just going to have to run. Oh, please don't get sacked. Come on. Oh. Get him, Daniel. Nice, good tackle. See, that's kind of what I'm saying. That's also why I was kind of saying that I want to switch back to the old passing, because this revamped passing, look, all that Jones has to do is lead this ball to the sideline, and Mo Alley Cox could make the sideline grab and go out of bounds for a short gain, or if it's actually thrown well, he could just make the grab, break the tackle, and go into the end zone. But no, he throws it behind him. And I feel like this guy also just kind of gets a speed boost. Yeah. Which, that's the least of my worries. If Jones would have thrown that a little bit more to the outside, it wouldn't have even had a chance to get picked. Unless he got a crazy speed boost. Oh, I switched my camera. Sorry. But yeah, I might have to go back to that. We'll play this game with the revamp passing on, but we'll move it around. But yeah, if you missed the gameplay for Madden 26, it's going to be a lot different. More defensive and less of me having to carry the team with my offense and more of me struggling to play offense. Travarius Ward makes a nice tackle there, though. But you are going to still kind of get the same vibes because I'm still very scatterbrained. I'll go from talking about one thing to the other just immediately. Also, I'm gonna play inside. Nice, and I forced the tackle. Nice, I tackled him and punched it out. I meant to say forced an incompletion. It would have been one thing if I would have just, like, tackled him the second he caught it, but that was an incompletion. That was good. That was a good user. I'm happy with that. All right, well, we're getting the ball again. 2 3-and-outs forced by the defense. Feels so bad for him. It's like the Eagles' offense last year. Hey, great stop, defense. We're going to go out there and do nothing and let you play again. Oh, man, I hope the Eagles are better this year. I hope a team I know wins the Super Bowl this year. I don't really know or watch the Seahawks, and I'm not mad that they did. But, see, look at that. That's even a lob. Number 84, Tyler Warren. Oh, single coverage out there. Oh, they got a superstar edge. Please don't sack me. Oh, that's underthrown, but he still caught it. Nice. Is that Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen's been actually a lot better than I thought he would. I thought he was washed on the Chargers last year. I know he set like a franchise record for him. I don't know how good his season was, but I know he spent most of his career on the Chargers. But here for us, he's cooking. He had separation, and it was almost underthrown to where Awuzie could punch it out, but he went down for it. And the animations, again, like when he goes down to make the grab, he like kind of stumbles. That's a new animation, and I played a lot of Madden 26, so I like how they kind of changed that up. Okay, we're going to put Pierce on a comeback. Wide, makes the grab. He dropped it. He dropped it. That's unfortunate. That would have been either a touchdown or close, too. I think we'll just stick with this mesh kind of concept here. JT on a wheel. Across the middle. Another high ball. Oh, man. Well, as long as we don't throw a pick, we're in field goal range, and we can take the lead. Low-key, if we use timing-based catching here, we might go for a contested catch on Warren. If he breaks outside before, he did. Oh my gosh, dude, that was so close. That was so close to being green, and it wasn't. Oh man, that's annoying. Okay, we'll take our field goal if we can hit it. That's a perfect kick. Perfect kick. There we go. Take the lead by 3. I'll take it. So how do you guys think the Ravens are going to be this year? I know they lost Harbaugh, but their defense in the first preseason game against the Eagles, they looked pretty good, especially their backup defense. I always thought their defense was their worst attribute, and like Lamar had to carry them. And no offense, I know this is a hot take. Lamar, in my opinion, is not that good. I know he's better. Like if you look, like you see how much of a difference he made. Like when he was injured, they were not good last year when Lamar was out. Like I don't know who their backup was. Cooper Rush, I think, was his name. He used to be a Cowboys QB, but the backup was not good. Nowhere near Lamar's level. And you did see the big difference because when Lamar came back, they did start winning again. But also, like, they still didn't make the playoffs. And, like, they played a wounded Steelers team. Wow. I don't know who Lamar was going through there. But, like, I feel like Lamar, and I know this is probably a hot take, is overrated. Because, I mean, it feels like he constantly just kind of, like, chokes the big moments. And it's not only that, it's just like his just overall play. That's a snag. That was a good throw. He's throwing a running back, Justice Hill. Dude, how are you going to let a running back cook you? Dude, Justice Hill, I just dog-walked me. Holy. This may be a run. To outside. Yeah. Oh, that block. That's perfect blocking. I like how they make Derrick Henry more realistic. Last Madden, he would just truck you every time he ran into you. He had a bit of a down year this season, but still was pretty good. But yeah, back to Lamar. He's a good quarterback. I just think there's other quarterbacks like Joe Burrow, and I know Joe Burrow hasn't done much either. But you got to think, look at the team Lamar's had, and look at the team Joe Burrow's had. Oh man, we're chasing after him. Look at the team Lamar's had, and look at the team Joe Burrow's had. And the one time Joe Burrow had a decent team, he took him to the Super Bowl. There's been Lamar teams where he's went like 14-3 and had like a great defense and won MVP, but also like hasn't really done anything with it and chokes in the playoffs every year. And same thing with Josh Allen. I think he's a good quarterback. My point is, I think he at top should be a top like 8 quarterback. Like there's quarterbacks with bigger accomplishments than him that have been on similar teams as him. Like, and I'm not just saying this because I'm Eagles fan or biased. Jalen Hurts has a great team built around him. He won the Super Bowl, you know. So however much you want to say Jalen Hurts gets carried, that may be true, that may not be true. I mean, Lamar's had it around him and he can't win. So what's that say about those two? And they just run it in with Derrick Henry. Lamar heard what I was saying and he cooked me. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was probably a weird scatterbrained point. Dude, if you remember the vibes from Madden 26, when I would just like yap, that's kind of the same thing. But that's just my view. I think Lamar's at least top 7. I think my honest ranking, it probably goes, and I have to put him up there even though he's not my favorite. I think best in the league right now probably goes to Mahomes. It's probably Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. And I'm just talking about talent. Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. Hang on. Let me lock in. Oh, nice return. Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. And then usually where you'd put Lamar, I'm going to put Caleb Williams just because his arm talent. He's not my favorite either, but, you know, he's good. Like that throw he made, and I'm sacked. That throw he made in the Rams game was good. And then Stafford at 5 just because he's older and he kind of has to only rely on his arm. Like most of these other guys can run and be dual threat. And 6, I'll put Jalen. And at 7, I put Lamar. That's probably a hot take, and I'm probably going to get flack for it. It's just like, I feel accurate. Oh, that was green! What? He dropped a green pass. I didn't know they could do that. Danny Dimes, I gotta say, put it right on the money. And Allen had separation. That was a green pass, too. That was a green pass. That's upsetting. Malachi's pretty good. I'm going to put JT on a wheel. South Salad. What an audible. Oh my gosh, JT on the outs there. Dive! He got it. He got the first. He dove for it, but he got it. Let's go. Oh, man. Alright, we got a little play action over here. Dude, if Allen's in single coverage, I like him against the Awuzie, but JT's got his X Factor, and I'm giving it to him. Oh, he broke a tackle. He broke a tackle. He broke 2 tackles, the exact same animation. The exact same way. Holy. Okay. I like kind of coming out in passing formations because it kind of tricks the AI, and then switching to a run. As for this play, I don't really like either. I don't like the pass play or the run play audible. Oh my god, fit it in there. Oh, he overthrew it. That was honestly probably good he overthrew that. They closed in a lot quicker than I thought they would. So the fact that he overthrew that, not worried about it. Zig. Oh man, he got on that. Like I said, they're getting on this quick. And I don't know if it's just like the defense like got quicker or like the like AI, or if it's just the passes I'm throwing are getting there slower. I feel like it's that. Ladybug. Rita. I love the audibles. I love like audibles and stuff in real NFL football. I think it's so fun when they call them. Oh my gosh. Keenan Allen with a broken tackle goes for way more. Awesome. We're going to have to look at that replay. Do you guys remember when Phillip Rivers came back? He was like 45 years old, like this year. The Colts lost like all their quarterbacks and Phillip Rivers came back. And he was like shouting out audibles. Like, that's old NFL football right there. And I'm not dogging on it. I love it. I love the like calling audibles and like changing plays. I feel like we need more of that. Like, the big problem with the Eagles and Jalen Hurts this year, the play calling was bad. Like, if Hurts wants to audible, let him audible. And I will say some of that probably was Hurts, especially later on in the season after he played in this game for so long. He's kind of just like, you know, it is what it is. But also just like, you could tell Hurts didn't like it in that scheme. And I'm not going to say Hurts couldn't have done anything about it. He probably could have. But And I'm not taking all the blame away from him because he did make mistakes like that Chargers game where he threw like, I think 3 or 4 picks. But Super Momo, what is that audible? But yeah, you guys remember when Phillip Rivers came back and was just shouting out audibles like that? And again, I love it. I love it when players like call audibles and like change plays and stuff, because not only do you get to hear the adjustments and the names for them, which can sometimes be hilarious, but you also get to like see kind of some of that just like Peyton Manning style. And it's funny because I'm playing as the Colts. Oh, nice football comeback. It's Peyton Manning and like your top like quarterbacks like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Like Tom Brady, I watch a lot of interviews with like pro football quarterbacks. Tom Brady said like his biggest strength wasn't how fast he could run, it was how fast he could diagnose what the defense was doing, and like how quickly he could know like what to audible to and stuff like that. I love it. I feel like more quarterbacks would be on that elite tier if they could do that. Oh, is he in? Keenan Allen scores the first passing touchdown for us. And again, scatterbrained. Like I go from topic to topic so quickly. Honestly, that was a really good throw. He had Trey Hendrickson on his back and threw it in between 2 defenders. A little bit behind him, but luckily he had just to step on Wiggins and was able to take it in. Nice. But yeah, back to my other point. I love the audibles, and when I mentioned that, I wasn't dogging on it. I love it because, like I said, it brings up the old Peyton Manning-esque football kind of vibes back. And like I just said, Tom Brady, that was what he's openly said in interviews, what his biggest strength was. And Peyton Manning, I watch a lot of old highlights of Colts stuff. Like in the Super Bowl, Peyton Manning won against the Bears on the Colts. Just shouting out audibles and stuff like that. And like, there's a couple where it's like Peyton Manning versus Ray Lewis. Like, it was like obviously the Colts versus the Ravens. Dude, oh my gosh. Like in real life though, when the Ravens had Ray Lewis and when the Colts had Peyton Manning, like early 2000s. But he'll like diagnose the defense and stuff, and like Lewis would be out there shifting his defense, and there you can call defensive audibles as well. I feel like that's a lot of an unknown fact. And you just hear it from Madden, like, oh, you can call audibles and hot routes. Like, I feel like that's something they do a lot less in football now, because like coordinators will like be in your ear telling you, hey, do this, do this, do that. Just teach the offense the playbook, and let them go out there, look at the play, and just be like, hey, I don't think this play's going to work for the defense, and let them call audibles. Also, I'm going to try to put a QB spy on Lamar since he's gone 5 wide. Oh, man, we got cooked. Who is that, dude? They're moving the ball on me. But yeah, I miss that kind of football. And when Phillip Rivers came back, and you've even seen it a little more in like recent memory, but you see it less now. Like a couple years ago, you'd see players call audibles more often. I feel like they do it less. Like, I'm sure they still do it, but it's just something you see a lot less of just because coordinators. But I'm sure there's like some schemes where they like allow you to, but some schemes where they're also just like, hey, you know. Oh, I missed an interception. That was, dude, my guy was coming in to stop Lamar from running, and he just missed the wide open throw. But yeah. But yeah, when Phillip Rivers came back, that was the funniest thing hearing him call out audibles. Like, he was saying crazy names. Like, I don't know what him, like, one of them was like Phil River or something. Like, it was hilarious. So just like, there's that rant, but I like the audibles and stuff like that. And in this Madden, something I've noticed so far is like, they call a lot more audibles. Like, when you call the hot route in Madden 26, they kind of just like, oh man. Oh! That was hilarious. My guy got put on the ground and he stood up and sacked Jackson right as he ran over him. That was great. Is that like a bug? Look at this dude. This dude, perfect blocking, puts him and my guy on the ground. Lamar goes to run and my guy stands up and runs right into him. That is great. Oh man, I don't know if that's a bug or what, but they only got 7 seconds. 3rd and goal from the 11. Oh man, I switched my camera. Come on. I was gonna send the house, but I decided against it. Sack. Didn't even need to. There we go. Oh, and they have no timeouts. The Ravens run out of timeouts. And that's gonna take us to halftime. Up a field goal. That's crazy. Let's go. Oh man. But yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. I loved hearing Phillip Rivers call out old audibles and stuff like that. It was just kind of hilarious, but yeah, I wish I'd do that more. But As we can see here, as I go to a different topic to yap about the rest of the game, the weekly recap, something they introduced in Madden 26, kind of the same. Dang! The 49ers blew out the Super Bowl favorite Rams 24-0. That's kind of crazy. The Titans, they have a new logo. The logo looks different. Division rivals, the Titans. Hopefully the Jets destroy them. And it's looking like not. Cam Ward throws an absolute dime and breaks like 3 tackles and takes to the house. Deshaun Watson on the New York Jets. Hopefully there's hopefully there's not a lot of massage parlors in New York. Stay away. And that's maybe why I went there. But Deshaun getting absolutely smacked. Impact player. This is new. Drake May, AJ Brown behind him. I don't know what that was. Slant. 21 of 29, 2 touchdowns. AJ Brown. Nice. AJ Brown, Drake May, they're probably going to be pretty good. Even though it's sad because AJ's former Eagle. I wish him the best though. You know, it is what it is. He's their impact player though. Drake May throwing a touchdown to him. They beat the Seahawks in week 1 in the Super Bowl rematch. I think that'll be an actual really good game in real life because the Patriots got a lot and the Seahawks lost a lot. And it was a blowout last time, so it'll probably be a lot more close next game. It's only showing Ravens highlights. This is not nice. Yeah, look, it's only showing like big plays by the Ravens. It's not showing any of our plays. Daniel Jones, an okay first half, 9 of 16, a touchdown, a pick. 3 for 66 by Taylor. Our number 1 receiver's been Keenan Allen. Which, again, didn't think he was going to be that good. Thought he was washed. But, no, he's actually pretty good. Okay, Gould fields in the kick. Takes it to the 23. Not the best return. Alright, if we can get up a score here, we could have a real shot at winning this. Say discipline. What is, dude? You can definitely hear more audibles. I'm not tripping. Oh my god, that was almost picked and I got leveled. Who was that? Dude, who let him through, by the way? Tyler Warren, that's on you, big dog. He knew he made a mistake too because he was trying to run back to get him off me. Dude, by the way, I feel like I had Pierce on this crosser here. Oh, I so had Pierce. Dude. Tyler Warren. I feel like that's happened more this Madden. Like, I'm under pressure more. Like, you can feel the controller vibrating. Like, I feel like I'm under, like, more duress to get throws off, if that makes sense. Detroit Johnson. Timberland. Dude, I'm repeating his audibles. I thought I was about to get blown up, so I possession caught it. I'm not going to go into the replay, but if you look back, that was close. Oh, sorry. Dabbed out. Oh, JT's wide. Can I make a miss? Oh, I tried to do a step and then like step back. Like a hezzy step, I think is what it's called. And make a miss. Couldn't do it. Okay, Pierce is one-on-one. We may have him. Oh, man, I didn't green it. Incomplete. It's all good. Marlon Humphrey. Okay, I'm going to audible Pierce to one of those. And then just throw it to him immediately. Oh, no. I turned so slow. Pierce made the grab and then took like 3 years to turn upfield. No. Oh, 3rd and 11. This is a problem with the Eagles last year. They couldn't stay ahead of schedule. Like, 1st and 2nd down, they'd suck. And then on 3rd down, they need like 10 or 11 yards. Oh. Dude, we have Pierce. Hold up. Oh my god, that is so not me. I feel like Marlon Humphrey just kind of big dog Pierce there. Because I feel like that was close to being green. Man, I don't know how I feel about this timing-based catching. Because I feel like it should be a guaranteed, like, catch most of the time. Then why add it? Because, like, that, like... If my guy's just going to get PI'd and dog-walked down the field, nice. Another sack from Tuamolo. If he's going to get dog-walked down the field and I'm going to green it, and it's still going to be a pick, then what's the point? It's supposed to make going deep easier. Like, I almost don't want to go deep. Like, going deep was my whole, like, thing last year. Especially with Rhodes. Remember Rhodes? Oh, my gosh. Oh, Henry. Oh, there's a penalty. First penalty of Madden 27? Of course it's on me. I feel like that was something that was also very uneven last year. I feel like I'd get penalized a lot. And I'm not playing the refs thing in Madden. That's sad, but I just feel like I did. And most of them sure were probably on me, but that one, the CPU roughed the passer. But, that's the first penalty of the game. Davis Gaither. Oh, good coverage by Gaither. I don't know who this guy is, but he's getting a lot of playing time. Playing pretty good. I want man, I guess. Man coverage. Stewart, get through. He's gonna run. Okay, I thought if you spammed the N button that they immediately went on to the QB scramble. I was spamming N on the left stick, like, by the time he stepped up. So I was spamming N, like, right here. And if you're wondering what N, like, N on the stick, the analog stick on the controller. It's called L3. But I feel like the guys up here and the guys here and these guys would have automatically locked on. Because I started pressing it the second he stepped up. Because I knew it was coming. And they just didn't. I don't know if that was I saw it from a YouTube short. I don't know if it was just fake or slop or just a troll. But I do that, and it never works. And the Ravens have the lead after I throw a pick, and Lamar cooks me. We're still very much in this game, but I'm gonna try to catch them off guard with one of these returns. I did these every now and then, last Madden. They never really worked. They were just cool. I don't think I needed to cut back there. Alright. Danny Dimes coming out. One of the interceptions I'll say is his fault. Or one of the interceptions I'll say is my fault. I shouldn't have even thrown it. But that last interception, just like, I can't even do anything about it. So it is what it is. Got this little slant right here. Got a little drag. We may have Tyler Warren. Oh my gosh, I think we do. Tyler Warren. Oh my gosh, Tyler Warren's gonna go. Is he, though? Please don't catch me. I'm gonna try to dive. Oh, I went down. First play touchdown, Tyler Warren. I'll take it. Tyler Warren gets us the lead on the out route. Or the corner route. Whatever. It's kind of like the same thing. Like a diagonal out route. Just run upfield. Instead of like just straight out. Alright, we have the lead now. Defense, gotta lock in on Lamar. Defense has played better than I thought. They've limited them to 17. We've had multiple opportunities to get, like, turnovers, though. We just have missed them. Got to take a hold of those opportunities and got to just have a little bit better play calling. I'll say, as of late, the play calling hasn't been very good. I do got to do better at that. RPO, beautiful coverage sauce, might I add. Holy, I've been running a lot of zone. I'm going to run to just cover one man. Smith on this edge. Dude, we have just bums at our right edge position. I'm used to it being Latu. And he's good. And that's bad because I think one of my edges got a sack earlier. And Latu, even though he had a great season, he's a lower overall than he should be. And like I said, in Madden, he plays really good. So he's not getting quality reps. Oh, Buckner. Buckner was there. How does he make a perfect throw? I know Lamar's a high overall, but like, how does he make that throw with Buckner, a superstar, in his face? I feel like they should add QB pressure to, like, their CPU. Because I know it's on ours. Like, your controller vibrates, you can kind of feel that they're there. And you can kind of, like, see them bull rushing through. But I feel like they should add it to theirs as well. Running a lot of zone. And I know zone is... Oh, no, we got an injury. Who is that? I don't know. I think that's one of our corners. I think that's Blackman. By the way, like I said, we're running a lot of zone, and zone's not good for runs, but as you see there, they're running the ball a lot, and we're running a lot of zone, and usually when they run the ball, the idea play call to call when someone's running the ball is like a blitz or or like man, because not only do your guys get like engaged off blocks quicker, this is something I learned from 26, it could be a completely different system, but the best place for like the meta last, and didn't play online, I'm just talking about for franchise, like when it was a run, you don't call zone because they just sit there. When it's a run, you call man or a blitz, or occasionally one of those like just normal cover one plays. That's kind of man where you got a little guy sitting in the middle like a linebacker. But so far, I've called a lot of zone, and they've ran the ball, and it really hasn't affected. That's 3 straight run plays, by the way. Holy merchant. And I blew Lamar up as well, and he didn't fumble. Cam Bynum. That's Halsey, our rookie. No. Hey, Jefferson, the guy we traded for at the beginning of the episode, he's going to get to come in. Prove your worth, buddy. I paid you a pretty good amount of money. Communicate. That was one of their audibles. Oh, yeah, they're moving. But, yeah, it was interesting to see them do not as well on the zone plays that I was calling there. I actually am going to send a blitz. Hopefully they don't throw the ball immediately and cook me. He's calling an audible, so I'm going to go back to Tampa, too. Buckner. Oh my god, they're torching me with Mark Andrews. How do I... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call man. What is... I looked at these adjustments earlier. Play QB scramble. I have a linebacker playing QB scramble. You think if he sees Derrick Henry running instead of Lamar, he's going to hop on that, right? Alright, the end of the fourth quarter awaits us. Lamar's cooked. Lamar's cooked us. I'm going to call a little cover 3 here. Lamar designed to run. Gets blown up, and that's a loss. That's Buckner. Buckner finally got to him. Buckner's been close all day. Or was that Buckner? That was Buckner. Buckner's been close all day. I know he was in his face earlier, and he's gotten through a couple times, but... I'm going to send the house. Oh, I switched my camera angle. And by the way, that does not look like sending the house. And by the way, you just missed. And by the way, you just clobbered him and he somehow didn't fumble. That kind of doesn't seem fair. Dude, that was a horrible miss. Okay. Bring the house. Bring the house. Come on. Get home. Get home. I'm going to try to get this guy's attention with Smith and have my linebacker. Yep. Perfect. He ran it to the other side, but I was still able to take that guy out with the Smith guy I was using, and the linebacker was able to come through a different side. Stuff him. Okay, we're going to do cover 1. Play QB scramble. Oh, no. Oh! Tuamoloau. Holy. Tuamoloau just cooked. Tuamoloau just... Dude, this is a very weird play call to call in the red zone, by the way, like a jet sweep against a man. I feel like you'd have a guy on that immediately. I feel like you want to go like in-breaking routes, but they call it. And not only is like the coverage well, if they wanted to do like an option, Tuamoloau's back there instantly, and that's a new animation. I haven't seen that. I've seen them like pile drive them, but not one where they pick up their legs and upend them. I've seen plays where they like in 26, like obviously because like I haven't played much, but where they'll do stuff like that. Also going to play QB scramble, but they won't straight up upend them like that, like. Pick them up and like slam them down. Just gotta play good coverage. Oh my god, was he in? I feel like he may have been out, but I need to see a better view. Also, I didn't green it. I think I should need to just press triangle next time. He goes up. Oh, he was so close to Isaiah likelying it and not being in, but he was in. I'll give it to him. Oh, man, defense is... They're going to booth review it, but I do believe he was in. If they take this away from Baltimore... Yeah, they didn't. I was about to say, if they take this away from Baltimore, I personally think that's BS. Because I want a fair ball game. And they go up 4. We need a touchdown. Take the lead. Defense started out really nicely, and they've had nice plays throughout the game. Well, they'll get like TFLs, like that play with Tuamoloau. Tuamoloau's been great, but I mean, like multiple plays in a row where we try to get stops just hasn't happened today. Nice return, up to the 39. We need as much yardage as we can get. Danny Dimes, an okay game, 13 to 23. Missed about 10 passes, only missed but which, for a football game, that's all right. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Okay, gonna throw a little screen here. Get a block. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna go handoff here. JT stuffed. Are you kidding me? Also, only 5 minutes left. This may be a problem. Oh, man. Oh, what? He tipped that? Dude. I feel like Madden just kind of opts out and does you that way when you need a 3rd down conversion. Because, like, they can't stop you, so they just make one of their players just... Oh, man, I missed bad. Oh, that was a bad miss. They'll just opt out and make one of their players just, like, reach over, like, 5 players and, like, make like, your guy tipped it. It is what it is. It's all good. I mean, I knew this was going to be a rough game, but I thought I'd stand more of a chance than this. Oh, Lamar. He's wide. I called man. How is he that wide? And he's going to break 2 tackles. Dude, Mark Andrews, we need to, like, double cover him. I don't like it when one singular player cooks me. Not only does it make me look at the other player and want to trade them, the player that's covering him, it also makes... It just doesn't make sense, because it's like they're abusing that one thing, and I can't stop it. Oh, yeah, your pass got tipped. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, only 2 minutes left. I thought there was, like, 4 minutes. Holy... I'm gonna send the house. Just get some guys covering their guys out there. Make it single coverage, man on man, and hope they just make the best out of your reps. We got Travarius Ward and Sauce Gardner out there doing it. And okay, what's the penalty? Travarius Ward broke up the pass, roughing the passer, of course. Oh man, I don't like that. I don't like that. That just bails them out. That's kind of BS. When a penalty ruins a game. And I'm not saying that ruins the game, but that, like, we haven't been close to stopping them, especially in the second half. It doesn't make it fun. Like that Bills game, Bills-Broncos ended in, like, 4 straight penalty. That was kind of annoying. But I know it's too early to say and being a bit pessimistic, that more than likely ruined the game. Unless I can play perfect defense. Which I'm most definitely. I'm not going to call timeouts until the 2-minute warning. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to let the 2-minute warning hit, then I'll call timeouts. Okay. If I can hold him to a field goal, it's a touchdown and 2-point conversion, I think. Yeah. Actually, it'll just be a touchdown game. Okay. Defense, I need you all to lock in, please. I'm going to call cover 3. It's working good against the run so far. He goes play action. Picked! Yes! Holy smokes, we're in this game. Holy smokes, we are in this game. That's all I wanted was a chance. That's all I wanted was a chance. Okay. Okay, this game is going to be close. Taylor. Oh my god! I don't have time to go back and look at the replay, but that was holy. Also, I might have to lower the quarter length. Oh man. Oh man, JT, workhorse. Yes, Rico, kaboom. He just said gold, Rico. That made me think of the Penguins. Okay, we're just going. I didn't green it. If I would have greened it, I would have had a shot. Alright, only 1 more minute left of recording. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but I think I'm going to have to go ahead and end this recording. Oh, no, that's game. Well, that's game. I'm just going to go ahead and sim it to the end of the game. I have to work out some kinks because the video's about to end because I can only record to an hour. Yeah, unfortunate. Just going to sim it to the end of the game. There's no chance I win. Yeah. So we lose week 1, 28-17. 28-17. Really no words. Hate how it ended. I feel like I lofted the ball a lot quicker. But yeah. That's episode 1. Lost 28-17. against the Ravens. That's really it. I'll see you all in the next one where we'll be playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Hope you guys enjoyed.